Hey guys, it's Simon Lui here. I want to ask you a question that I've been asking myself for many years. If today is the last day of your life, knowing that you only live once, and would you be happy to live the way that you are and doing the things of what you do today? Now, if the answer is no or not sure, then this guide that you're about to download is going to turn that no to a yes. The reason I can say that to you is because I was exactly in your position. When I was stuck in a corporate environment from 9 to 5, I worked really hard with all the politics involved in a business that I figured out there's a lot of things that are out of my control when I come down to the income that I wanted to produce, the lifestyle that I really wanted, the career path I want to take, but more important, the person that I want to become myself. I'm very excited that over the last few weeks I have created this blueprint which allowed me to unstuck my position in a corporate environment, start my business and achieve everything I've got today. Not only about business or career, but also as a person, a character that I have built along the way for myself, from fearful to fearless and from a scarcity to abundance. But I want to share a true story of myself. Around about 5 years ago, I started working as a financial advisor in one of the big 4 banks in Australia. It's one of those jobs that I really dreamed about, and you know how you graduate now, your parents told me that, go and get a corporate job, and I have a really big name behind me. We had a group, a sort of club that I was part of in the bank. We're at the top level, you were to see the whole view in the Sydney CBD. It was very cool. I worked pretty hard, so around about 6 months, I had an opportunity to become a senior advisor in another department of the business, and it was about $20,000 pay rise with a much better bonus structure. So I was really excited about that. So we were going through all the different interviews and going through the paperwork and finalising everything. So around about 2 months after that, I had a call from my manager. Who invited me to a catch up. She looked at my eyes, she said, "Simon, I'm sorry, but I'll let you know that you'll need to wait for another year before you can move on." The reason being that I only been in that business for around about 7-8 months at that time, and there's a lot of other people in front of me who are trying to get into the same position. So I will need to wait and in line to have 18 months enrolled for that job before I can have a review. That will determine how I'm going to move my position in the next department. It was a moment that I got really shocked, and I thought to myself, how can anyone else that really telling me when I deserve to actually get a pay rise and I'm really good at what I do, but because the politics and structure of the business that I had to wait to get to what I really want. So I fought really hard for it, and probably after about a couple months I received a warning letter from my manager, simply because I was disruptive about the way how I want to get promotions, and the culture wasn't being protected with my attitude. So I know that wasn't really fit for me. So I think just before they were trying to find all the reasons to listen to my recordings and on the phone and try to find a reason to fire me, so I put my resignation in on that day. And I still remember that day as I handed in the pass to security guy, and as I walked out of the meeting, I was downstairs of the building. I was looking at the building with all the folders that I was holding myself. I'm thinking to myself, I was on top of the game, the dream job that I really wanted about a year ago, and now I had a really bad reference. Don't know what I'm gonna do, and it's really terrifying with all the fears that's been built up. Funny enough, I was seeing that manager want me to be part of that team, walking to me saying, "What's going on, Simon?" And I told him I just resigned. I said, "Why?" I said, it doesn't work out for me to wait another year for where I want to be. So fast forward 4 years after the start of my business, but I can tell you the most powerful resistance has come from us. The fear of discovering that we are more than we are. Fear is something that helps us, but also preventing us to grow. So now if I'm scared of something, I tell myself that's a good sign, because that's the only way for us to grow through the fears and embrace that fear along the way of this life journey. I'm very lucky that I'm telling you that I'm very proud of to be able to support my two daughters to go to private school. I get to do what I really enjoy today, and I work going to office 2 days a week on Tuesday and Thursday. I get to go 3 minimum holidays a year with my wife and my two daughters. Last year that we were turning over 7 figures, and this year we're turning over on track to be $2 million. But don't get me wrong, it wasn't all that easy. I started off working really hard. I did a bunch of cold callings, locked myself in a room. I was traveling 7-8 hours just to go in regional part of New South Wales to see a client, potential client. And it's time that I actually completely running out of cash in the business while I was trying to expand. So I had to borrow money from my friends and family. It wasn't so much about cash flow, but the feeling of failing, not be able to support my family, and knowing that I was actually failing for that particular part of my business was terrifying. But I can tell you now, when I reflect on what's happening in my life for the last 4 years, compare that if I'll be able to make $150,000 or maximum $200,000 in a corporate job if I work really hard, versus something that are turning over $1 million, I think the answer is pretty easy. So the turning point for my business, for myself, was that I started dipping really hard what I was really passionate about. So I start getting rid of a lot of clients that I work with, and only work with people that I'm really passionate about, the one that I think I can make a change in their life and producing huge amount of value. That's why my business started changing. So I'm super excited, guys, to put this together. Now this blueprint that I think is an opportunity for you that possible change your life. Now, what you're gonna find in the blueprint is you're gonna find the way how you can find your passion and finding out what you're really good at, what your strengths are, because the chances are what you're really good at, they come as second nature. So we really sort of dismiss them quite easily. So the guys are how you're really gonna find what you're good at, with what you're passionate, and take that to a marketplace, attached to a market opportunity. So with the 3 elements that you'll be able to quickly figure out that you can design something that uniquely resonate with you, so that you can actually take in the market and start getting clients, making money that you really deserve. And I really hope in 3 to 6 months time you'll be able to say, hey Simon, because this guy downloaded, that you'll be really happy with your resonation into your work and saying, hey guys, I've just made it happen, this side business, and I'm turning into full-time business, and this is exactly the way how I want to live, serve the people I want to serve, make the income that I want to make, and enjoy the lifestyle that I really want. So that's it, guys, for this video. I really can't wait to see some changes in your life, and to connect with some of you guys in the future. And thank you so much for watching this.